Greetings, royal family. Thanks for clicking on the video and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so keeping up with Tim Norman and Terica Ellis's case. Tim Norman basically appeared in court last week, October 13th, and he pleaded not guilty. Most of you have probably already heard some of this information. I don't break stories over here. I just report what's already out there. But for those of you who haven't, just keeping you up to date. So he appeared in court last week, Tuesday or Wednesday on the 13th. So he pleaded not guilty, and he was also requesting bail, right? So as you guys already know, that Tim Norman, Terica Ellis, and also Wally Yagnam, they all have been charged in connection to this murder for hire plot. Their charges are all different, right? But they're all being charged nonetheless. Now, Terica Ellis, she was denied bail. You know, she had a bail hearing and she said that she needed to get home to her daughter who was ill, her 2-year-old daughter. Judge said, no bueno. Tim recently requested bail, and the judge actually on Friday just denied his bail, right? So he was basically trying to plead his case saying, look, you know, I can be released to a number of family members. I can live with my mama. You know, I can work at Sweetie Pies. I'm not a threat to society. This is what his attorney was pleading on Tim's behalf, right? That's when he went to court October 13th. But Friday, the judge said, yeah, you know what? It's not happening. So according to the St. Louis Dispatch, that's the website that I'm getting the information from, a federal judge on Friday ordered a former star on the Welcome to Sweetie Pie's reality television show be held in jail instead of sending him home to his mother. James Timothy Tim Norman faces a possible penalty of life in prison or the death penalty if convicted of the murder for hire conspiracy charge. Now, remember, he's being charged with the conspiracy, not the actual act. And I do have some questions that I want to pose toward the end of this video. So just kind of stick around while I get through this, okay? Now, the U.S. Magistrate Judge Nanette Baker, she wrote this in her order, and basically he's not going to be released. She thinks that he would possibly flee if he's released before trial. So Judge Baker also cited the strength of the evidence against Norman. A St. Louis police detective testified in a co-defendant's case that Norman enlisted the help of that co-defendant, Terica Tanisha Ellis, to lure Andre Montgomery Jr., grandson of Robbie Montgomery, to the place where his life ended. Okay? Baker, Judge Baker, that is, her order also mentions Norman's 1997 convictions on 3 criminal cases involving assault, robbery, and kidnapping, and his potential to be a danger to the community. Norman's lawyers asked that he be released to live with his mother, owner of Sweetie Pies restaurants in St. Louis area. So like I said, when he went to court on October 13th, you know, he was just saying, I can go live with my mama. You know, my kids are in St. Louis. I can be close to them. The judge at first was entertaining it like, all right, I'll think about it. Well, she came back and said, no, you are not being released. Now, I didn't think that he would be released on bail, to be honest with you. It wouldn't make any sense. Terica was denied bail, and why should he be released on bail? Now, here's the thing, right? I have a couple of questions. Who is paying for Tim's lawyer? Right? That's just one question that I always wondered. You know, he had a public defender, and that public defender is no longer, and now he has a lawyer, Tim Rogers, I think that's his name, or Jason Rogers. I don't know. I forgot his name. Something or other Rogers. So who's paying for this? Now, as far as his lawyers actually was requesting like a mediation specialist. That's somebody basically he wants like a dream team, somebody to help him with this case. Now, remember, Tim, he's facing the death penalty. So the lawyer, you know, wants assistance. Now, the judge didn't object to Tim Norman's lawyer having help. Tim definitely has that right. Now, if Washington signs off on the death penalty for Tim, then he can have his dream team, so to speak. But if not, then he'll continue on with his one attorney. Who's paying for his lawyer? I wonder. Like, a lot of people think that Miss Robbie is helping him. I wouldn't be surprised, but then I thought about it. I said to myself, okay, he does have a restaurant in Jackson, Mississippi that's still open for business. I did Google the restaurant and they are still open. So his money is not being seized from that restaurant, like the money that the restaurant is earning. He's the owner. They're not seizing those funds, right? So he very well could have his own money to pay for a lawyer. Also, remember in the reports, Tim, took out a life insurance policy on Andre, but he was not able to collect on that policy due to not providing the required paperwork, right? This is what the reports and court documents said earlier on when we were all introduced to this case. So here's my question. If Tim was paying the monthly premium on those policies, right, and he didn't cash out on the policy, wouldn't he be refunded? All of you guys who know legalese and all that good stuff, let me know. I'm asking because I really don't know. I know most of you probably don't even care, but I'm really asking because I want to know. So he could have money in his pocket for that. Or Miss Robbie very well could be helping him out. But the bottom line is he's not getting out on bail. I don't think that he should. Him and Terica, they're too knee deep into this thing. And as far as who actually did it, right? Because Tim was not placed at the scene of the incident. Terica was. So I'm wondering, will Terica Ellis be the one charged for the actual crime against Andre Montgomery? She herself admitted that she was at the scene of the crime and she was the last one to communicate with him. She contacted Tim and told Tim, hey, Andre was, popped, and she drove off into the sunset. So will she be pinned with the crime, or is there another witness that we don't know about? So I don't know. It's going to be up to a jury to decide, whatever Tim and Terica's fate, and also Mr. Yagnam, Wally Yagnam. So I just wanted to know that, though, especially about that insurance policy that he took out on his nephew. If this is a federal case, so would he be refunded that money that he paid toward that life insurance policy? He paid the fees every month. He didn't collect on it. So that could be money that he's using to pay his lawyer. And also his Jackson, Mississippi restaurant is still open. So he's garnering funds from that as well. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Miss Robbie is probably helping him. You never know. She might not even be in communication with him whatsoever. So I just wanted to give that update. Judge said, nope, no bail, no bueno. You are going to sit in jail until trial. And again, I don't break stories over here. I just report and give my commentary on what's already out there. So some of you may have already heard this information, and that's okay. But please drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. If you have knowledge of insurance policies and how that stuff works, especially in a federal, this is all tied into a federal case. Would Tim have gotten that money back that he paid into the policy? Do you think Miss Robbie is paying for his lawyer? Do you think Miss Robbie is wrong for paying for his lawyer? I say no, because that is her son at the end of the day. You don't know. She may think that he's completely innocent. I can't say what I would or wouldn't do if I was in Miss Robbie's shoes. So I'm just posing the question. All right. I didn't want to make this video long whatsoever. Thank you for listening and watching. Like the video if you enjoyed the quick commentary, and I can't wait to read your respectful comments. Until next time, folks, peace.